Alright, hello everyone. This is going to be a no damage playthrough of the Runaway scenario in the free Ghost Survivors DLC for RE2 Remake. This is the first one that I played, and the only one that I've played so far since getting to the game. These are pretty short, sweet, and to the point. I'm not a huge fan of this DLC, but it was free, so, you know, what can you say? Just gonna skip the cutscene here to start off. We're going to pop the first zombie down this hall directly in the head with a handgun bullet. We're on standard for these Ghost Survivor runs automatically, so zombies stun easier. There's a pale head, a new enemy type that has regenerative health that busts through that door. We need to use a magnum round to stun him and run by him. You can just shoot him in the chest to get a magnum round stun. We're going to pop this zombie up the stairs with a few regular handgun rounds to get him to drop his backpack so we can grab the key inside, and then grab more magnum rounds from the vending machine. Then we're going to switch back to, or we're going to reload our handgun to pop anywhere from 2 to 5 rounds into that pale head at the bottom of the stairs with regular rounds. Then switch again back to the magnum rounds when we go outside here. There's a zombie laying on the ground around these dogs, and we're going to pop him with a magnum round, run up, and grab the key. But we're leaving the flamethrower. We're not going to use that for this run. I found 2 different routes for this. One opens all of the key doors and grabs the flamethrower for that achievement thing, and this one does not. The other one is safer, but it's slower. I might make a video on that one. This one is faster, and it's pretty consistent. We're going to run up to this next gumball machine and grab the flashbang this time. And next we're going to try to get all these zombies to group out here onto the street on this left-hand side, because they need to come out of the bus for us to pass. I shoot a couple handgun rounds just to see if I can draw some aggro to get them to come out faster. But basically, the basic premise is just you need to get all the zombies out of the bus. Once you start to see a clear path that you can get through, you're just going to go around them. Again, we're on standard, so you don't have to worry about double lunges. Once you have a path, switch back to magnum rounds, and there's 2 pale heads in this bus. You're going to try to line them up, and then shoot directly through both of them in the chest to stun both of them. Switch back to regular handgun rounds, again, because I like to pop this zombie in the head or knee to get a stun. That way she doesn't try to grab me when I'm going through this gate. You're going to stop at the gate door going into the courtyard, that way you don't aggro these lickers. And you started this with an infinite knife. You can use that infinite knife to slice at this zombie on the ground without aggroing the lickers and get his key, which is required to exit the courtyard on the other side. We're just going to walk over here. I'm switching back to magnum rounds because there is a pale head that we can choose to shoot either with or without magnum rounds, but it's very risky to try to use regular handgun rounds because you might get bad RNG and take too long to stun him. So I'm just going to show the easy method. This just means you have to be much more careful with your next few magnum shots. So we're going to run up here around these zombies, pop the pale head in the chest, stun him. Sometimes they'll fall down, sometimes they'll just get stunned, but either way you can run by them. Then we're going to run up to the next gumball machine and grab another 4 magnum rounds and reload our SLS with those magnum rounds. Coming up the stairs is the choke point for this run. You need to be very careful with your shots here. First of all, there's 2 more pale heads that you need to line up and stun them with 1 magnum round. Then there is a dog that's going to come running at you. Just pop him with a magnum round. Don't bother switching back. You don't have enough time. Then try to run forward as fast as possible to catch all 3 of these dogs with 1 bullet. It is possible. I fucked up there and only got 2, but I managed to save it by shooting the other one. Switch back to regular handgun rounds and use those to stun this pale head. Try to hurry up and get past him once you've stunned him. Just reload your regular rounds so you can use the regular rounds in case you need to get past any of the zombies out here in the street, like if you need to pop one in the knee or something. Speaking of popping in the knee, there is going to be 1 more zombie coming down into the parking garage over here that we're going to have to pop in the kneecap a few times. So his leg, I think, actually falls off, but either way, just get some kind of a stun, and then switch back to enhanced rounds. You're going to need 1 enhanced round for this zombie hiding around a pillar up ahead. Don't worry about the pale heads. You're going to come around this corner, pop him, grab the key, and then avoid this pale head either to the left or the right, whichever way he doesn't go. We're going to equip the flashbang that we got from the second gumball machine earlier in the run, and open this door, ignoring this gumball machine that's to the left. Coming in here, we're going to walk up to these 3 enemies and throw the flash behind them. and then it's going to flash them. Turning this corner, very important. You got to shoot one of these pale heads and then let the second one grab you, but use the knife to escape. He's going to push back the other zombies around you, run straight past, and that is the Ghost Survivors DLC, the Runaway scenario. No damage, and I believe this is done in 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Certainly not the fastest time, but it was my PB. So yeah, there you go. I'll be trying to work on the rest of these coming up soon as I get a chance to play them and make some routes.